What's up, guys? Welcome back to the garage, the place where we are turning your Bronco into your dream Bronco. Hey, if this is your first time here, I would love to have you subscribe. Making how-to videos for the weekend mechanic and doing, you know, the Bronco entertainment for the Bronco community. So if you saw last week, I installed some beautiful stainless steel long tube headers from our good friends over at Toms Bronco Parts. But today, I've got this beautiful package here of exhaust. Oh no, not any exhaust.
Hey man.
Some James Duff Tuff. Look at this.
What's going on?
It's Mr. Monster Mike.
Dude.
The man, the myth, the legend. Thanks for being here, man. This is awesome.
Awesome.
Tell us a little bit about this kit. We're about to dive into it.
So basically what we've got here is our completely redesigned dual exhaust kit.
Inspect your order right away.
Yes. We've got a complete hardware kit. Your 90-degree tailpipes, the after muffler pipes, 2 intermediate pipes. We got Cherry Bomb Vortex, which is basically the same as a Flowmaster 40 series and has the same note.
So this is it. This is everything that comes in the kit. We're going with the Cherry Bomb Vortex. Now, for some of you guys, you are the old Flowmaster guys. I know, you love yourself your Flowmasters. And that's totally fine. For the more budget-friendly people with a little Cherry Bomb action and save you some dough, and you got the same note as the Flowmasters. So, all right, let's go. Instructions. This is Mike's second shirt. He brought a spare just in case. Step one, what you want to do is actually remove the old exhaust. Now, if you watch my header video, I already did that and got on the long tube headers, pulled out all the exhaust. So that part is done. And then what you want to do is these.
If you're running Toms Bronco Parts long tube headers, these adapters make it possible to use James Duff's dual exhaust kit. Incredible.
That is a child
That's
screaming.
a note right there.
I think that's my child screaming in the background.
So Toms Bronco Parts header is shorter than the James Duff long tube header, and we make up that space using this adapter, and that way you can just literally bolt the dual exhaust kit from James Duff directly onto the Toms Bronco Parts long tube header.
So the next step to this, we're gonna reuse this bolt right here. So this is the rear body mount that sits right behind the passenger seat. So I'm gonna take this out and use it for the exhaust kit. So what you want to do for this hanger in the back is you put the bushing on there and then the washer on top. Then the bolt goes through it and just goes into that hole on the frame.
So while John's down there doing the dirty stuff, I'm gonna have some fun here and remove a bung from his exhaust. I just want you guys to know, this is not Duff Tuff approved. That's not gasoline over there, I swear. This is your driver's side, that's your passenger side. And so you want the less crazy looking of the 2 intermediate pipes for your passenger side. You're gonna take this pipe and you're gonna take a clamp. And you're gonna go over now that your bracket is in place, and you're gonna slide this in, and that's gonna help everything kind of be in place for you to slide the muffler on. Now you see that the inlets and outlets are, one side is offset, the other side is centered. And notice in the diagram that the offset side goes towards the front of the vehicle. And for you guys that love to run Flowmaster, totally fine to run the Flowmaster with our kit. As you can see, some of them come black, some of them come silver, but the big thing is with these is the tube is crimped right here. And since we offer several different muffler choices, that means that the pipe that comes out of the back of this muffler is a little bit long. So you'll have to trim a little bit of this pipe in order for it to fit these Flowmasters, for everything to fit around your gas tank and any other obstacles in the back of the vehicle. Just take yourself a roll of tape and just real carefully wrap the tape around so it's square all the way around, and then follow that tape with your favorite grinder and cut it off. Typically what we find is you'll have to remove anywhere from 1 inch to 1.5 inches of material. So just remember, it's really important. You still don't want to tighten things down super tight. You just maybe get your wrench on here and kind of firm it up so things can't wiggle, but don't get too tight, because if you got to make adjustments still when you get to the end, you want to have that ability. And sure enough, you can actually see right here, there's a little flat spot. And a couple ways to fix that. If you're real careful, you can use a hammer, and make sure you get some safety glasses on, and just there you go. See that? No big deal. One of the things that we like to do is make sure that the muffler is above this leaf spring hanger. At least flush, but a little bit above is also nice. So with that, and this all looks real good to us. The next thing, we want to see this pipe as high and as tucked up as possible. And so one of the things that we like to see you do is use the jack stands and push this muffler up a little bit higher, so you've got this high as possible, and it keeps it out of the way of the axle, and also get your tailpipe higher. What you want to do now is we provide you with these hangers, and you know they're long. We're going to end up trimming them down, and for this install we've trimmed them down all the way to the last hole. Again, we provide you with brackets again, and they are all long, and we took them to where they're half the length.
Alright, so real quick, I just want to show you guys what we were doing on the passenger side of the Bronco. This is the driver's side pieces. You have your after muffler pipe and then your tailpipe, and these are going to just go together, and what you're going to do is take your U-bolt and you're putting it on there like that. And then the rubber strap is just going to come under the U-bolt and go like that. Now this L bracket is what we were attaching to the frame. And so what you want to do is you want to drill your self-tapping screw into the frame, and then put these pieces back on, self-tapping screw, and then it connects to the rubber strap.
I'm going to go ahead and mount this bracket onto the frame now. And then we're going to go ahead and get a 1/2 inch wrench and tighten this down and head on to the next side.
It's now the evening, and we've finally installed the driver's side exhaust, my inline fuel pump for my Phytech. I had it mounted on the inside of the rail, and that's where the exhaust wants to go. So we had to move that up and kind of reposition that on top of the frame, welding on new O2 sensors and all that kind of stuff. We're gonna fire it up, see how it sounds. This is the first time hearing the headers and the exhaust. So the video is not gonna do it justice, so temper your expectations, but let's get this going. Look at that beer. It's beautiful. It sounds so good. I don't know if you could hear it, but it sounds beautiful. The headers, the exhaust, way, way better than my Bronco has ever sounded. Mike is under here checking for exhaust leaks. Make sure you check for exhaust leaks after you do this. That's it. Michael, thank you so much.
No problem.
Man, this was incredible.
Dude.
It really didn't take long. I know it's dark outside, but what did we start at? Like 1 o'clock?
Dude, not even that. It was like 2, almost 3.
Yeah, and it's 8 o'clock now. We broke for dinner. So it really didn't take long. And it sounds incredible. Like, it just has this beautiful, like, low bellow, but also like this nice pop to it. I don't know. I can't.
It sounds like a Bronco should sound.
It sounds like a Bronco should sound, exactly. One of the things that Michael was doing while he was here was teaching me how to weld, giving me some tips. And one of the things that we learned in the process, more I learned, was how important it is to not have a rubber trash can next to where you're welding. I don't know if you can see that, but that completely caught fire. So, you know,
which brings us to our next important thing.
Yeah. Fire extinguisher.
Have a fire extinguisher close
Always
by.
have a fire extinguisher close by.
That was a little more excitement than we really needed.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.